Long story short, after my move, everything went wrong. Okay, everything went wrong. Don't worry, I'll get on with the story time, the Anime Expo, the post move. I'll do it chronologically. Okay, from post move to Anime Expo, I'll tell you everything. You know how I told you? Oh, during this 3 weeks, I'm gonna leave you guys with some. With like updates. I'll talk to you as much as I can on Discord, and then I'll schedule videos for you for the 3 weeks I'm gone. Yeah, that didn't happen. Allow me to tell you why. So the move itself took, so like the move on top of like the unpacking and the cleaning. Oh my god, don't even get me started on the freaking cleaning. It is a scam. Renting is a scam these days, okay? Tell me, why am I a tenant doing landlord jobs? Like, I know you guys put in the contract, oh, but by the time you move out, you have to clean out the furnace, you have to clean out this and that and this and that. I'm like, but like, nobody does that though. As a tenant, I don't have to do furnaces. Why am I doing furnace? Anyways, basically, I had to spend a lot of money to do carpet, to do furnace, to do professional cleaning that was apparently all in a contract in a very small fine print that I just didn't see. So yeah, I spent so much money cleaning furnace! I lived by myself for 1 year and they asked me to clean their furnace! So that was a whole lot of things because they wanted me to schedule all these things. Like, you had to like call people like professionally, so I had to schedule appointments, and sometimes the cleaning people don't come all at the same day. Hey, yo, pause. They only come on a separate day, so I had to go back to the old house like day after day after day after day. Right? And then, to make things worse, the new place has no internet. It did not have internet. They told me that there was gonna be internet, but then I move in and there's no internet, so I couldn't even do my work. Like, a lot of things I had to use internet for, right? Like uploading, scheduling. These are things that I need to use my PC for. I can't do these things on my phone. And so I was like in the very like, and plus there was no time either. So even though I really want to talk to you guys, I just couldn't. I couldn't because it means that I had to be like, hey guys, on my phone. Even though I'm not even like, hey guys, I'm like really upset. I was so upset during the week of moving because of all these extra fees I had to pay and the no internet situation. And I was so tired. My body was aching from all the moving and unpacking. It was terrible. So I didn't have the joy in me to say, hey guys, I just finished my move. I was mad. I was grr. That's why I couldn't schedule anything, because like to schedule videos, I need to access the programs that I use to make thumbnails, right? But that thing is on, I use a browser app for it. So I had to use internet to make thumbnails, and then I had to use internet to upload them. So either way, I just couldn't schedule anything. And that was pretty bad, right? You thought that was pretty bad, so I was like, oh, maybe Anime Expo will be like more fun. No! Anime Expo sucked! Okay, for those who are like, oh, I wish I went this year, don't. You didn't miss anything, because guess what? Oh, guess what? There were so many people. It was so packed. I couldn't do anything. The biggest con I've been to was probably only like 20,000 people attendees. So like this is like 10 times, even more, because apparently they oversold tickets this year. So instead of like, you know, the regular 250K people, it's like 400. They sold like 400K tickets. To the point that they couldn't even let people in at one point because it was overcapacitated. Yo, you can't even spend money. They don't let you spend money because you want to buy merch. You want to go see the artist alley.
Who are you?
So even if you wanted to spend money, you can't, because you just physically cannot get to places. And you know what? Like, there's a lot of freebie stuff, but I'm like, you know what? I don't mind a freebie. Just give me my merch. I want to get some merch, right? Even the merch has line. The merch, where you spend money to buy things, has a line, and there's a cutoff for merch. Oh, I get there. Oh, sorry, ma'am. Merch line just caught up just now. Please come back in like 30 minutes. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? It's a merch line. I'm trying to spend money here. No, ma'am, you can't. Please, yeah, literally IRL quee. I couldn't even, for the first day and second day, because we didn't know you had to do this. I've never been to like a big con before. So the fact that we couldn't even line up for anything, like you had to pre-register. There's a lot of stuff. For example, the Love and Deep Stays. I found out at the con that you had to like sign up to line up for a freebie thing. You had to like scan a QR code and prove that you play the game and do all this and that to like get a free bag. so messed up. And every time I'm like, okay, then when you guys open the line again? Like, when is the queue open again? They're like, I don't know, I can't tell you. So you can't even wait around because then you're gonna be congesting the traffic of the area because it was so crowded. You just have to keep moving. So the entire first day and second day, me and Koi, we just kept walking around. And so like we all had like really tired, like aching ankles by the end of the days, and it was just so bad, right? But then by the third day, we understood the lay of the land. So you know how you can even do things at Anime Expo? You have to go first thing in the morning. You wanna go line up for something? 8:30. The con opens, the quote unquote, at 9 a.m. You gotta go at 8:30 because they open the gates early. So at 8:30 sharp, you just rush in to the booth, to the one thing you wanna line up for. Because like the moment you line up for this one and you wanna go to the next one, it's already packed again. So yeah, first come, first serve. And you're competing with 400,000 attendees. Imagine that. And you know what's worse? Artist Alley that I always look forward to. I thought TwitchCon was bad. TwitchCon didn't even have that many people going. But Anime Expo, they instead, in the artist, so-called Artist Alley, yeah, it was really an alley, all right? You couldn't even find it because it was all the way at the back. It was truly an alley experience because what do you mean I walk in to the location of the Artist Alley and the first thing I see is freaking Tamil dropship slot. So like for the first half of the entire area of the so-called Artist Alley is like the bootleg, cheap figurines, cheap thing, cheap that, the Temu dropship slot. It's just that, and then you have to like walk for half the entire room to even see the artist. And I'm like, what the frick? What is going on? What is this? Anyway, it smelled so bad. It stank so bad. Y'all, they were not kidding when they were saying like people stink. At first, Thursday, people didn't stink just yet. But then when Friday and Saturday came by and it was getting hotter, ooh, the BO, the smell of sweat. Not even BO, just the smell of sweat was like, I can feel it on my face. Because it's humid in LA, so I can feel people's like sweaty skin in the air on my face. And it was so bad. And I kept trying to go into the Artist Alley, but every time I go down one lane, it takes like 20 minutes to go down one lane because it's just like snail pace movement. And then I'm like, Koi, I'm dying. Koi, I have to get out of here because I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I felt so claustrophobic. I'm never going there again. Oh my god, so funny. But it does end well though. The con story does end well. I do have pictures to show you. So, I didn't take that many photos, but the ones I did take and that I can show you, I'll show you. So this was literally Thursday. We went, so it was Thursday, type halt to halt for some reason. So this was Thursday, right? Anime Expo is a 4-day con. So it started on Thursday, and this was like at like 10 a.m. I think it was 10 or 11, and it was like not crowded at all. So I was like, ooh, looks good. First time in LA. Oh, it's the slime. It's the Limuru guy. Yeah, Pog. So we were like really excited by this point. Like there was already this many people, but ooh, I thought that this was as big as it gets, but no, I was silly. I expected too much. But yeah, that was one of the pictures I took, and then inside this one of the halls, it was not crowded yet. But I thought that this was gonna be as crowded as it gets, because I was like, oh, there's already a lot of people. Surely everyone's here for their badge, right? Surely it's as big as it gets, right? Right? So the first thing I did was go through Artist Alley. So on Thursday, it was still bearable. It was still like really slow paced in the afternoon, but I was able to find some people, some VTuber merch. It's literally look, friends. It's literally friends, my friends. Yeah, Doki and Mint was like right next to this picture, but I only took one for Koko and Crelly. And yes, before you ask me, yes, I did buy it. I did purchase it. I did buy this sticker, and I do have it. Oh my god, it's so funny. So I was like to the artist, like, damn, that's very based of you for doing this. And they're like, yeah, I'm watching Crelly and Koko recently, it's really funny. And I was like, yeah, hell yeah, very based. And I was like, so when are you gonna put me on there, huh? You know who Aqua is. And they're like, who? And I'm like, oh, frick, never mind. Oh, it was so bad. I got hooed. Artist Alley, please include me too, please. Just a sticker, I'm not asking for much. I'm not asking to take a whole space of your booth, but just like a sticker somewhere, please, please. I'm begging. Who do you want to be kissing though? Why would I be kissing anyone? Why can't I just be a normal sticker? Why do I have to be paired up with someone? I'm not kissing Lena, nor Fraiki, nor Yui. I found a Neuro and a Fraiki! Yeah, I found a Neuro and Fraiki! And there's Grimmy there too, and there's Face Connect Girls. But look, it's Fraiki and Neuro, so cute! Like I said, Anime Expo is definitely more like anime oriented. So whereas TwitchCon, you're gonna see a lot more VTuber merch, and especially Off-Guide, you're gonna see VTuber, just like VTuber completely. I'm not going to Off-Guide though, but I was surprised to see like VTuber stuff and Anime Expo. That was really cool. And so I saw Fraiki and Neuro there, and I was like, picture time, and then that was really cool, right? It was really, really cute. And then I saw my girl Pia. From Beasties. You guys probably didn't know, but me and Pia go way back. I bet you guys didn't know. But yeah, there was Pia, and of course more Face Connect girls. I don't know a lot of Face Connect members, but I think that's Peepa and Irie, right? I think, correct me if I'm wrong. Wow, I know, are you guys jealous? Me and Pia go way back. But yeah, I found some Pia, and then I think I found another Pia standee, and it was like really, really cool, so I showed it to her, and she was like, I feel missed out, I have FOMO now, and I was like, don't have FOMO, because the con kind of sucked, but I found you though, that was really cool. Look at how nice it is, look how well made it is, and not only that, you know who else I found? Heavenly, I found my father. There he is, no way! I found Heavenly. The art is sick. If I really wanted it, I would have, but I could not explain to Heavenly why there would be a I'm not gonna eat. I don't have it. Heavenly, I didn't buy it, okay? Heavenly, I didn't buy your standee because you know why? You know how weird it is for me to have your standee next to my Love and Deep Space shrine? Oh, just wait for it. I have a Love and Deep Space shrine where I display all the merch I bought. I'm not about to put you next to like Love and Deep Space. It's your friend. Buddy, I didn't buy anything except for the Crelly and kissing Koko sticker, okay? Leave it alone. It's not personal. It just means that I'd rather spend my money on Love and Deep Space, on Gooner stuff, than my friends. That's all. Wait, what? I'm literally Silas. Who told you that you were Silas? I'm gonna have to talk to them real quick. I don't think it's good to lie. I don't think it's good to lie to your friends and gas them up like that. I'm so sorry. Heavenly, I don't think you and Silas have a few things different. You guys are twins. That's a bit of a stretch, but you know what? You act just like him. That's like me saying, oh, I act just like Gura. I act just like Gura. That's the same thing. Oh no, Gura is back, you guys. I'm Gura. Hi. Hey. What's up? I'm back. Hi. Anyways, I didn't get you, so what that means is Heavenly, next year you just have to come to Anime Expo and get your own standee. You just get your own standee, Heavenly. Oh yeah, you're banned from LA. Yeah, you're definitely not Silas then. You're definitely not him. What did you do? And then, oh, this one. This is day one evening time. So I had a Gamer Subs dinner that night too, and then after I went out for dinner and I went out to see the con. It was so pretty. It was so cool and pretty. It was like definitely not crowded at all, and it was really like nice and cold that night, and it was so cool and like and chill. And you know what's funny? I obviously I didn't go in a cosplay, right? I was just like there as myself. So after the dinner, me and Koi went on a walk, and then a random photographer. I think he's like a cosplay photographer. He just went up to me and is like, "Hey, can I take a picture of you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm not cosplaying though. Like, I'm not cosplaying as anyone." And he's like, "It's okay. Can I just have a picture?" I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't." Sally. I was kind of flattered. Don't get me wrong. I was flattered. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, what a creep, man. I mean, it was kind of creepy, but I'm kind of flattered. Thank you so much. But no. No pigs. No pigs. Test, no pigs. But thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Thank you. He liked me. Except he wasn't smiling when I said no, though, so I'm kind of scared. But if that was you, just know that it was nothing personal. It was because I'm a VTuber and I don't want to have my face being displayed in places I don't know. So yeah. I'll get kidnapped. So that was day one, right? That was day one.